bubbles are bursting, bids are secured, and the Bombers and Rays are brawling in Florida. Hi, and welcome to the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota here on CBSSports.com. I'm Amber Wilson. There's lots to catch you up on today, from spring training, MLB drama, to all the news surrounding Selection Sunday in college hoops as it gets closer and closer. But first, we start in the NBA, where the Houston Rockets looked to make history. Before Wednesday night, only two teams in NBA history had ever won 20 consecutive games. The Milwaukee Bucks did it back in 1970-71, and then the Lakers the year after on their way to a league record 33. Both of those teams had one thing in common: Hall of Fame centers, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from Milwaukee and, of course, Wilt Chamberlain in LA. The 2007-2008 Rockets did win 12 in a row with their own dominating big man, Yao Ming, but a stress fracture in his foot sent him to the sidelines, and it appeared that the streak and possibly Houston's playoff aspirations in the ever-competitive Western Conference went with him. Not so fast. Houston reeled off 7 more wins in a row in the 2 weeks without Yao, and were most unexpectedly on the verge of a milestone. Enter the Atlanta Hawks, who had only won 26 games in total this season, but stifled Houston in the opening 24 minutes, holding the Rockets to their lowest first-half output of the season and took a 33-32 lead into the break. But T-Mac would take over in the second half, scoring 21 of 28 points and sparking a critical 10-0 run with just 5 minutes remaining to give Houston the lead for good. The Rockets' 10-game streak of winning games by at least 10 points is over, but still it was enough to impress head coach Rick Alderman. He called it an ugly win, but maybe their best win so far. Last night, the Hornets got a little bit healthier and took it out on the San Antonio Spurs in a big way. David West returned from a 3-game absence due to a sprained ankle and put it to the defending champs 175. West had 29 points and 10 boards, and Chris Paul had 26 with a stunning 17 assists as the Hornets shot 59% from the field. The Spurs struggled from the field all night and were only 7 of 17 from the line in the loss. In the college ranks, a couple more tickets being punched for the big dance as Mount St. Mary's went on the road and beat Sacred Heart in the Northeast Conference Championship game, earning their first trip to the NCAA since 1999. And out in the Big Sky, Portland State earned its first ever tournament bid in beating the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks 67-51. Today, the SEC, Big Ten, Big 12, and ACC tournaments all get underway. And of course, you can track the progress from each of those games right here at CBSSports.com. Keep in mind, this is a spring training game, guys, but just days after a huge collision at the plate that injured Yankees catcher Francisco Carvelli, Shelly Duncan exacted revenge with this Mortal Kombat type slide. He was immediately thrown out of the game, and Johnny Gomes took exception to the matter. The benches and bullpens subsequently cleared, and in spring training, you're talking about 100 people in total on the field. Lots of ill will between these two teams, and it's only March. They play each other 19 times this regular season.
No one's really popped off on this end in the paper. We've pretty much just been responding, to what, their actions and what they said. Like I said, I think with all the incidents, we've been in the right. I don't think, we've crossed the line in any negative way.
Finally, a strange year for John Daly continues to get even stranger. 3 days after an extended Bear tent stint and subsequent breakup with swing coach Butch Harmon, the two-time major winner missed his Pro-Am tee time at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Daly was only in the tournament on a sponsor's exemption, and after missing the Pro-Am was booted from the prestigious event, of course. Daly lost his full playing card 2 years ago, plays mostly on sponsors' exemptions due to his large fan following. And that'll do it for the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota. Keep your mouth right here at CBSSports.com for everything you need to know in the world of sports. And if you missed anything here today, stop, refresh, and watch. I'm Amber Wilson. Have a great day, guys.